Hey besties, we're back.
Hey, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Brittany.
And this is Two Moms Unplugged. Welcome back.
Episode 3.
Episode 3, baby.
You sound really excited this time.
Yeah, because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a great mood, as a matter of fact. I got off of work early and we're vibing. We out here. You know?
No.
What you mean?
I had a bad week.
I had a bad week too.
No, you didn't.
But today's a bad... Oh! As a matter of fact, I had an awful week. It wasn't as bad as yours, but it wasn't great.
I cried all week.
Oh.
All week. I cried all week.
You know, I do feel that deep in my soul. But here we are. Saturday. Living our best life. Yes, ma'am.
It is Saturday.
Tomorrow is Easter and a feaster.
What does that even mean? Anyways.
Lord. Girl, because I'm about to make some dip. Are you making dip?
Spinach dip?
Hell yeah. And I'm making guacamole and buffalo chicken dip. None of those things go together, but it's better than eating egg salad. I'm not going to lie. Sorry.
I don't understand your beef with egg salad.
My beef with eggs.
I don't like eggs either, but I like egg salad. That's
I don't
completely
understand
different because
that.
it has mayo.
That's gross.
Mayo.
I love mayo. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, but mayo is... You know what mayo is made of, right?
Eggs.
Right. So you're just having eggs and eggs?
With some mustard.
Why he sound like that?
I don't know.
With some mustard is so funny.
I think it has mustard.
It does have mustard.
And relish, I think.
Relish?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Oh, hey.
Hey, baby.
Anyways.
Ugh, I love him.
We came to talk about dating.
Yeah. Oh, she's breastfeeding, in case you didn't know.
We're gonna not post that. Oh, sorry.
So today's episode is about dating.
That sounds terrible to me. I hate dating people.
I mean, I completely understand that. But to be quite fair, we're both single moms, and dating is just one of those things, you know?
Sorry, I was thirsty. Well, I didn't know if they could hear it.
They probably can, because our mic is right here.
Oh, then they could hear me doing that with my shoes.
Maybe. I don't really know.
Oh, my God.
The thud. I'm so dead.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Right.
I don't like it.
It's okay, because I can start talking
Good.
about it. So yeah, I guess, man, I had my son 3 years ago, going on 4 years ago, in October.
Oh, yeah.
So, and you're going on 4 years in August.
Ew.
Right. I hate that for both of us, actually. Yeah.
No, but I feel like 4 and going, like, higher than 4 is, like, gonna be fine. Not as annoying.
Yeah.
I don't feel like annoying, but I feel like less, like, I don't think they're as needy. Like, kids, I mean, like, they need their moms, but, like, I feel like it'll be more fun. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
it's fun now because they're little, but it's also gonna be more fun because they're like, I'm gonna just do this by myself. Fun for us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can take a break. Well, I can't, but you can.
Not really. I feel like my life has only gotten more difficult as my son's
I'm talking
getting
about
older.
kids wise though. Like, I don't have that break right now.
Oh,
I have to wait another 4
right.
years.
Yeah. Right. Because I only have one child and you have 2 children.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
terrible.
So it's like restarting that map.
I really did. I was
Got
like,
it.
I'm sleeping through the night. That's good. Let me just screw that up.
Let me just fuck it up for myself.
Screw that up.
Amen.
Dating nobody.
And you know, that's okay. But at the same time, like, I feel like even when we're talking to people, like, we kind of just are, I mean, like, I personally am very open about everything. I put everything out on the table. I feel like when I was with my son's father, like, it was a lot harder to kind of, I don't know.
Date because you were in a relationship?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to date while I was in a relationship. I'm saying, like, it was just a lot harder to kind of, like, figure out things afterwards. Like, when I was in a relationship with my son's father, things were a lot more complicated between me and him. So, when we broke up, I kind of had to find myself again, you know? We've kind of talked about that a little bit previously with each other.
I mean, I kind of know what I want now, but then I'm also like, I don't know. Because I've never had what I wanted.
Right. Isn't that so sad?
Really sad?
Oh my God.
I sound really pathetic.
No, because we've been in similar situations with that.
I know, but I've done it twice. Like, I was like, you know what? After this first time, I was like, I really got this. And then I was like, this is going to be good. And then it wasn't.
Right.
And then here we are. Kid number 2. No dad.
We just approach things a little bit differently, you and I, you know, and and that's okay.
I don't know. It is sad. Like, because I want to find somebody. Because, like, I want to get married.
Right.
And, like, have that family. I don't care about, like, I don't necessarily want to have more kids. Like, I would, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider it.
Right.
If they didn't have kids and they wanted a kid together.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I would also be okay if they had a kid or something.
Right.
And then, like, I had my kids and then that was it.
Right. I feel like you and I differ a little bit there because I'm kind of in the boat where I'm like, I don't necessarily want any more kids. I feel like especially with everything with my son, that whole situation was just a little bit too traumatizing for me to kind of want to kind of do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just kind of not super excited for the thought of, like, wanting, like, you were excited to have more children, you know? Like, I
think I've always wanted more kids,
You've always wanted, like, a few children. And I never wanted kids. I never wanted, not that I didn't want my son. I wanted my son. I, like, planned to have my son and, like, you know, things went a little bit differently than planned. But I don't plan to have more, you know?
I mean, I wanted to, but I also thought my second one would be different.
Right.
Like, I was like, that's going to be it.
Right.
And it wasn't. Which, because it kind of sucks because, like, the person was, like, not a bad person per se, but, like, didn't care.
Right. I think that he just didn't have his, like, head in the right place, maybe. There was that. There was just a lot of factors in his personal life, and there was just, like, a few things there that I feel like maybe he wanted something different than he was telling you, you know? And that's the thing that fucking kind of sucks. Because then you had to plan around, like, obviously you didn't want to be a single mom again. Obviously you were, like, hoping for like, things to work out, which is understandable. Nobody wants to have to go through this shit alone. But you were also prepared for if things didn't happen the way that you had planned, you know? And, like, even me in my situation with my son, I think that I kind of knew things weren't going to work out even once my son was born. And I was kind of preparing myself mentally for, like, when it wouldn't work out, you know? Like, I didn't quite know when things would happen, but I just knew that it was going to happen, you know?
I mean, I think I held on hope for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, 3 months in-ish, I was like, yeah, it ain't it. It ain't it. And then the second time around, I really tried. And then it didn't work out. And then we kind of, like, talked for a while again. And then we were kind of trying to see, like, how it was going to go to, like, be like, okay, like, let's just kind of give it a shot and see, like, if there was just issues.
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't work out. I mean, like, I kind of wanted it to, obviously, for obvious reasons. But then I was also like, I'm not going to force myself to be with this person if I'm not, like, genuinely happy with them.
Right.
And I wasn't. Like, I was at first. Like, I'm not going to, like, lie about it. Like, I was. I would have a great time. Like, we would always be laughing and, like, we'd have fun. And, like, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And it really wasn't. Like, the more, like, I got to know this person and, like, really, like, was around them 24/7 and like did all these things, I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah. So do you think that, like, going into it, one, do you see yourself kind of hopping back into that after a while, or do you kind of see yourself like being stagnant for a bit and like not dating at all?
Okay. Sorry. I don't know. Like, I mean, I have some like guy friends that are like my friends and stuff like that, and I talk to them, and like some people want to like grab dinner or like things like that, and then I'm like, I guess in my brain I'm thinking like I can't do that because then it automatically means like I'm going on a romantic date with them.
Right, and you don't always want it to be like
and
that. And
it's not necessarily even like that to begin with. And in my brain I'm thinking that that's what they're thinking, and it's probably not what they're thinking. So, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to date people, but then I'm also kind of like,
right?
I don't know that I can. Like,
I get it.
I think it's because I have 2 kids that makes it worse. Like, I don't just have like a almost 4-year-old child. Like, I have a smaller one.
Yeah.
And I think that also makes it more hard because like I don't really have people that can watch both of them at the same time. Mm-hmm. But then I also feel bad asking people to watch both of them. Right. Because a baby's hard.
A baby can be hard, yeah.
I feel like he's a lot better now.
Yeah.
He's awake more, obviously.
Definitely.
You have to do more activities with him.
Definitely from our first episode, he's a lot more awake. And that was only like a few weeks ago.
He literally was sleeping the whole time.
I know.
I think it's because I don't do his naps. Well, I mean, his naps kind of are the same at like home and daycare. Mm-hmm. I think it's when I need to do something is when he's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to. That's a good question. I don't know if I want to date.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. I think like I want to wait until. Like, I'll go on dates maybe and like see how that goes. And like if it like clicks and I'm like, and then I decide like, oh, like maybe I'll give it a shot. But like I'm not going to go into it and be like, yeah, I'm for sure going to want to date with you and tell you if I want to date you.
Yeah, amen.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think that I'm kind of in a similar boat. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I've been on a lot of dates.
I don't do that.
I've been on tons of dates.
Nope.
Within the last few years.
No, thank you.
But I always feel like it always ends the same, where I'm like, I know what I want now from my last serious relationship, and I dated someone after my son's father, you know? And that, even that relationship, I knew right away. I was like, I don't quite know what I want from this. That was interesting because I feel like he wanted to move in really fast. He wanted to have kids really fast. He wanted to get married really fast. And I was not ready for that.
I feel like because I dated somebody after my first son's father, mm-hmm. that I genuinely thought that person would have been the person, mm-hmm. just because I already knew this person. Right. And we got along really well. He really loved my son. And, like, just all these things. And I was just like, oh, like, I'm going to be happy. But we had so many things going on between the both of us.
Amen.
Like, he had stuff with his family.
Yeah.
I had stuff going on with, like, you know, my first son's father. And I think a lot of that had to do with why that relationship didn't work mm-hmm. out. I mean, like, we're still friends. And, like, you know, we catch up and things like that. And I just, like, that's hard for me. Because I guess in my mind, I think, like, I still kind of want that. Right. And it's really sad because I'm just like, I kind of know it's not going to happen. Right. So that's depressing to me. But I think that's also my hang up right now is like, I'm not necessarily like done with that.
Right. I feel like with that, there was like closure, but not in the way that like you would have wanted, or even in the way that he would have wanted. I feel like there was just too much kind of.
And it was around the holidays.
Right. So,
like, we kind of, like, were together, and then we stayed together. Like, we kind of knew it was, like, done, but, like, we didn't. I don't know. Like, on my end, I was like, I'm not ready for that to be done, but I don't know. I don't know if he was having a lot of things going on also. Mm-hmm. Like, I know he had his family things, but, like, other problems or, like, things on his mind that made him, like, And I think that had a lot to do with, like, me adding, like, stress or, like, being upset or like emotional a lot because of all the things that I was going through, and I think that really ruined that relationship.
Sorry.
The motorcycle. I think it ruined that relationship a little bit. I don't know. Okay. It's just, like, I don't know. It does. I do get sad about it, but I mean, you just move on, I guess. Or you try to. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It is hard. It is. Yeah, I don't. But then after that, I ended up getting with somebody else, which is my other son's dad, and it kind of went from like super serious, being with somebody for years, and then I was with this other person for like a little over a year, and then didn't date someone for a while, and then it was like a few months, or like, I don't even remember.
Right.
It was like, I don't know, a couple months. And then I got into a relationship with my other son's dad, and then we weren't even together that long, and then, yeah. So, that really worked out for me. I do also think that my youngest son's dad, like, that relationship didn't really work out because I don't really think I was ready.
Right.
And I don't think that's what I wanted. Like, in my brain, I thought that's what I wanted because we had a great time and, like, we would hang out and had fun. But I feel like it was more of, like, a friendship fun.
Right.
Not
That's
like
the thing
dating.
that sucks. That's why I feel like, especially now, like I said, I kind of will date around here and there. Like, I don't ever really think that I'm sure of what I want with someone until I kind of have hung out with them for a while, you know? Because I feel like when I'm dating people, dating is fucking hard, first of all. Okay? I just want to say that shit.
But I feel like you use, like, things to date. Like, I don't...
Yeah, okay, so...
You can't meet people in the wild,
Let's
apparently.
preface. Yeah, I've met people in the wild, and it's a fucking mess. And
I feel like you met one guy in the wild.
I've met several people in the wild. And it's always been a fucking mess. Genuinely. I've dated a lot online, don't get me wrong. But I've met several people in the wild, and they all fucking are the same. They're all the same.
I don't know. I don't do that, really. So I don't know.
Because I'm like a personable... Like, I'm a personable guy. Like, I'm a cool guy, you know?
Not even a guy.
Like, I'm a cool dude. Alright?
Yeah. You're not a dude. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to meet people. Like, when you were in high school and, like, school, it was easy. You'd be like, you want to meet my girlfriend? You want to meet my boyfriend? Yeah, okay, cool.
Right.
Sign this.
We had
like,
different experiences.
Oh.
We had different experiences because I don't think
you dated anyone.
I didn't date in high school.
Oh, yeah. Same.
I didn't start dating until... I didn't even really date in college.
Same.
I didn't start dating until, like, I was in my 20s, maybe? I don't even know.
I've always had a boyfriend.
Right. I cannot relate.
That sounds crazy.
I've learned to love life by myself.
I don't hate life by myself, and I don't mind it. I just don't... That's not for me.
Right.
Like, I just genuinely, like, want to be able to, like, go home to somebody and, like, my kids and be, like, in our own little world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have, like, a friend that's always with you consistently.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want them to just be my friend, obviously. Like, I want them to, like, you know, be that person.
I don't even really know, like... I don't even really know what, like, a healthy relationship is, so... I feel like the relationships that I have had have mostly been, like, I think I dated one guy, and I wouldn't even really, like, it was more of, like, a situation than anything for, like, a while, but I don't even know what I could call that, because we weren't necessarily, like, officially dating each other, but that was, like, probably the only time... Is that what it's called? Oof. Anywho,
I think it's called the situationship.
I think that was the only time that I was ever like, oh yeah, I fuck with this person pretty heavy, for sure.
I don't remember who that was.
That's because
not the
you
stinky
were in
one.
Massachusetts at that time.
Oh,
the stinky one.
Oh, we're not talking about that one.
Who's the stinky one?
The one that I was here for. You know, Wazowski.
Oh!
I didn't know how to say it without
the stinky
saying
one
it.
is crazy.
I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. What? I kind of sometimes wanted to take him to a car wash and just leave him outside the car. He smelled, bro. Like, I was like, this is not it. And you just, like, kept him around like a little lap dog. And I was like, this is not the one.
The existential crisis that I'm going through right now.
I mean, he was nice. I just don't think it was it.
I think that's so crazy. Yeah, no, obviously it wasn't it because it didn't fucking last.
And he smelled.
I remember him smelling. I remember him smelling like weed all the fucking time. But
I think we're not on the same page with the person.
I think we are because I don't have too many Wazowskis around.
The sandwich one.
Yes, I know.
The floor sandwich.
Right? Floor sandwich is crazy. Yeah, no, we're on the same page. Cool. I know who you're talking about. But he smelled because
he didn't shower.
I like repressed all of the memories that have to do with that human being. Okay,
I didn't. I forgot about him.
Yikes!
Until today,
I forgot about him for forever.
Oh,
you know,
I've never dated a stinky man.
I've dated a few stinky men.
Apparently, that's your type. You have to smell bad.
No, okay, because he didn't smell bad when we first started dating.
And a certain person didn't sleep all day until we started dating. But that's that. So you can say that.
Because people always want to give you their best when they first meet you. And then, like, a couple dates in.
I don't... Did I ever explain to you how we even, like, started dating? It was fast.
You and Sleepy Boy?
Yeah.
No.
So, like, we went to eat together, and then we started dating that day.
Bitch, be so fucking for real. Be so for real right now. I did not know that.
No, because we started talking. We started talking, like, for a few months. And then... Hello?
I'm in complete disbelief.
No.
I didn't.
So, like, we went out to...
You all went to Texas Roadhouse, didn't you?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
First of all...
Because I said I could fuck up some wings. And then he was like, okay.
If a man took me to Buffalo Wild Wings...
I wanted to go there, though. That was the thing. Like, I wanted
If a man took me to Buffalo... You know, my first dates, I make them take me to, like, my favorite spots. That cost a little bit more. Because if you fuck with me and you like me and you want to waste my time, bitch, I'm going to get something out of it, okay?
But I liked the wings.
I don't fuck with Buffalo Wild... First of all, we'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings once we start dating. But if you're taking me on a first date to Buffalo Wild Wings, then get the fuck out of... You might as well take me to McDonald's.
But that's good, though. I like the nuggets. But I think that I wanted... No, but I wanted the wings. I couldn't say take me to Wingstop.
No, because that's equally as embarrassing.
Right. But I wanted to go. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh. Well,
you might as well have just told him to take you to Nudes and Come, because what the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is, but it's okay.
You had it for lunch today.
Nudes and Company? Noodles and Company. That's disgusting. Don't ever say it like that. I took my kid there. Anyways. You're disgusting.
My bad.
You didn't know that? Anyway, so
Buffalo Wild Wings is crazy, Brittany.
I chose that. I chose that life. I wanted that wing so bad. I wanted wings. And he was like, okay, cool. And then we went. And it was a great time.
Every single time that you emphasize the I... And I chose that.
I chose it.
It's like...
I did. I am the master of the dating, I guess. This is why I don't date. Because I'd be like, take me to IHOP.
Be so fucking for real, Brittany.
I don't know where else to go.
You can't pick a nicer place.
Like where? Like...
You could go to the city.
No.
You can get
I don't
Korean barbecue.
No.
You can go to like...
I'm too white for that.
I'd be like, take me to dim sum.
I don't know what that means.
Let's drop $80 on some dim sum.
I don't know what that means. Dim sum.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing that because no, we went to Roadhouse once. It was $98.
Them rolls be fucking me up. Mm.
Yeah.
Amen.
I don't know. There's nowhere around here to go. Like, you literally can't go anywhere. You might literally have to drive 40 minutes towards like Orland, or you gotta drive like 40 minutes somewhere. I don't know. Chicago's like an hour. I don't go to the city. I don't want to do that.
Chicago's not an hour from where we live. It's like 40 minutes.
I forgot. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I've been on several dates to the city. You know I date far.
That's no. How do you meet these people?
Mostly online. Except for some people I have met in the wild at my job. That's a little bit interesting. Yeah, not my favorite regardless. So
I feel like my hair is really long.
Your hair is long.
Anyways,
I'm proud of you.
That's not the point.
Somebody told me at work today my hair was long. I was happy about it.
You didn't like long hair.
I know, but now it's like growing on me again.
I don't know.
Oh, you like my hair short? Are you trying to break something to me, Brittany?
I don't like it.
You don't like my hair long?
No.
I'm ugly?
No, but I don't like it.
Why?
Well, I like how you kind of don't like my hair short. I don't like yours long.
So you like my hair short better?
Yeah,
I just feel like
because I want to be the one with the long hair this time.
I just feel like my face has gotten chubbier, and so like to make up for it, I have to have longer hair so that I could hide.
Same.
Right.
Same.
I don't think so.
No, but no, just leave it. Cut it.
I'm not gonna cut my hair.
Well, don't let it get long. Just
no,
leave it like
I'm gonna
that.
leave it at this length. I'm gonna leave it at this length. I do not want it longer than this, really. I think I'll maybe like get it to here so I could get my what are they called? Dead ends?
Split ends.
Split ends.
You were close.
So I could chop them. Chop, chop.
Why are we talking about your hair?
How did we get here? Anywho.
Oh, because you were talking about dating somebody that's been at your work.
Right.
I don't think that's what we meant.
I don't think that's what we got into here.
Yes, we did.
I hated that though. Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
But that's like, and honestly, like, I talk to people here and there, but very rarely now do I dedicate my time to people. Like, very rarely. Because to me, it's just, like, not fucking worth it. Like, I'll hang out with you here and there, and we gonna chill and stuff, but
I don't even have time to chill.
I have time here and there. I'll dedicate my time to somebody that is actually worth dedicating my time to.
I mean, I would hang out with somebody right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Somebody.
Right. If only. If only.
We're just gonna keep that one.
You know, if you need a babysitter or anything,
we're gonna keep that one to myself.
Your girl's gotcha.
But it's not the person that you think.
Oh.
I don't know who you think I'm talking about.
I think we're talking about fires.
Or hunting.
Hunting. Interesting. Wow. Not gonna be any wildfires in that fucking...
Well, I don't know.
Wildfires in that forest.
We'll hunt them down.
I'm gonna cut that.
No.
God, girl, what are you so fucking for real? That's like, that forest is fucking 3 miles.
I know. Never mind. Just forget it. I know, that's why I said I would, but I'm not. That's also depressing. It's kind of like the other
That
person.
forest preserve is so fucking far. I know you like yourself some forest preserve.
But that forest
She just wanna hike up that mountain.
No, I do. It's a 6-foot mountain.
Get herself a nice little workout climbing that tree.
Ew, you're nasty. But do you see why I said no? Like
right.
I couldn't.
Right.
So yeah, that's why I said I would love to hang out with this, but I can't really.
I'm so fucking dead.
What? It's
That's
true.
crazy.
It's depressing to me.
Can we talk about, we'll get back to this topic in a second, but I really want to get to like the fact that, because we were just talking about our hair, right? Okay, and I know this is off topic, but it's just like popped in my fucking head because you were talking about how you like your hair long and I like my hair long. Like, how do you feel? Okay, don't look at me like
I can't not look at you like this.
Right, because I feel like one thing that really fucked me up for a long time is I lost my style completely.
Right.
Completely.
Right. Where is this going? I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, I feel like I'm finally starting to find it again.
I'm not.
I feel like that's untrue.
This looks like a style to you.
This is not it. This is comfy. This is comfy right now, but that's okay. You still look cute.
Okay.
You still like a little baby. She thick. You know?
I have a crop top on, which makes it better.
But, like, I feel like especially recently you've been like, let's go shopping. Give me some new clothes.
I can get a shirt for Easter.
Oh, bitch, I ain't dressing. Oh, we'll see.
We'll see. I want to take pictures with my kids.
I'm
gonna wear like jeans. Well, they're not jeans. They're jeggings.
Jaggings.
Because, we can't go too crazy. I'm still gonna eat,
Hell yeah. The fuck?
I just want a cute shirt because, like, they're kind of wearing matching-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I want to match, but I don't have anything.
Easter is tomorrow, baby girl.
I know. I gotta go to the store anyway to get that stuff, so.
I don't know what I'm wearing. I'll figure it out.
That.
No, Jasmine wanted to be a little emo skater girl today, okay? So this is my emo skater girl look.
Work.
I sure did wear this to work.
He doesn't approve.
I kind of was like, a crop hood isn't like profesh, but I'm also wearing fucking, what are these called? Cargo pants.
I've never worn cargo pants.
I love me a good cargo.
I wonder how they would look.
I don't think that's your style. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you in cargo pants, I would be like, who's ruining your life?
With a crop top, maybe.
Who's ruining your life?
You don't think I could do it? What could I?
I think you could do it, and you would look nice.
What could I do?
But it's not
What's
you.
Me?
You've never been a little emo baddie.
What's me?
You like that little one outfit that you got from that store that one time?
I don't know. I don't like white.
Girl, that shit looks pretty on you. You don't have to wear a white shirt necessarily.
I could wear it to Easter.
That would be really cute.
I'm not wearing that to Easter. I have jeans.
Why throw it out there?
I don't know.
Why even throw it out there?
I thought I was gonna. Oh, well, no. No, because I don't have a different top. Like, it has to be a white top because the lines are white on the pants. I'm weird. It has to. Maybe a different store has different pants like that.
First of all, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Sometimes you have to, like, have you ever, like, seen, like, the sandwich method? Right. We're gonna have to talk about this another time, the sandwich method, okay? But I'm gonna have to show you because
I'm
apparently
not mixing things.
Right.
Like, I don't think brown and black should really go together. I don't think gray and brown. Gray and brown, never.
Gray and brown.
People do that. That's a no, right?
I could picture something in my head, I think.
Ew.
It depends on the shades of gray and brown.
I don't know my style. This is why I don't go on dates. This is what I would wear.
That's what you would wear on a date?
Yeah, because I don't know what to wear.
We're two totally different people there. Yeah. I would not wear this. I would not wear this on a date, what I'm wearing right now.
I think the craziest part is the last date I went on was with the father.
Right.
And I did wear jeans and a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, I also got off work.
For your next potential date, can I style you? Please? Please?
That's going to be a long time.
Right. 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 But when it potentially comes, okay?
No, because I feel like...
Maybe not.
No, I mean, hair-wise, I got it.
Hair-wise, you're good. I can't style hair, but you got that down in the bag.
Makeup, maybe.
Right.
I'll have my eyelashes, though, so that'll help.
You're good on the lashes, girl.
It's
you're good on the lashes.
It's the other parts of the face.
Right.
I don't like that. It's very high up.
I love it.
Sorry, you kind of look like a cone head.
Okay, for our video people, how do you guys like the high ponytail? Because personally, a bitch hasn't been able to do a high pony in a long fucking time, okay? It's been about 3 years since my hair's been this long, so I'm eating it up a little bit. I feel like it's serving cunt. Okay?
No.
Oh!
It's like Jersey Shore Snooki.
Oh! Bitch! A Jersey Shore Snooki was serving cunt all the time. What are you going on about? Excuse me?
I don't like it. But I don't think that you can style me clothing.
Bitch, you got Sammy Sweetheart going right now. The fuck?
Is Ron. Are you friends with her? Are you friends with her? I could do it. Ron! Are you friends with her? Tell me right now. Are you friends with her?
I'm so fucking dead.
I've been waiting my whole life for that.
Now you just have to meet someone named Ron, I guess.
No. Ew, did you see what he looks like in the family vacation?
Who?
Ron.
Ron? I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, me neither.
Apparently you have.
No,
Apparently you have.
I've seen TikTok.
It's because have we hung out like that in the past couple weeks? No, because last week was the accident.
Yeah.
And this
you
week.
peed your pants, and then this week.
Right. I did not pee my pants. For everybody wondering, I promise.
She did. It went
got it.
And then,
right.
No, it was just a week.
It was just a week. It was just a fucking week. Oh, you came to my house. Do you remember?
No, but we still did it at mine.
We didn't go to your house. I'm talking about last weekend, not the weekend before.
Oh, yeah, because we went to the park.
Right, we went to the park.
Why are you talking like
we
Peppa Pig?
We went to the park.
Park. Park. What is this?
Oh,
it's so cute.
I'm so dead.
I don't know. Yeah, but you know what we could do is go to Lowe's.
For
single men there all the time.
I would never. I would absolutely never date at Lowe's. That's called
daddy scouting. We're like, you know how to build this? Can you help me?
First of all, shut the fuck up.
Can you reach the wood on the top, please?
Shut the fuck up. Wait 1 second. Can you shut the fuck up?
Why?
Can you reach that on the top shelf for me? That's crazy.
I would. But I need that. I like a big piece of wood.
Oh my god.
Not like
Brittany.
that. Not like that. It depends on. But he'll think it's like that. You know what I mean?
I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm so uncomfortable.
It's fine. But that's how we're going to do it. We're going to go together.
I'm not going. First of all, I already hate going into like Lowe's.
Go to Menards.
Or
then.
Menards.
You pick one. Lowe's or Menards.
What's another one? Home Depot. Like, I would rather off myself than have to walk in there. I feel so. Any store, really. My social anxiety goes crazy. I would rather die.
What just happened to you there?
Just thinking about it makes me feel awkward. as
this
hell.
This is why I call people on the phone when I go to the store.
Right. I don't have friends like that. Right?
Sorry, I'm drinking.
Because then I try and call your bitch ass.
That's what I said. I meant my coffee.
I try and call your bitch ass. And you fucking don't answer. And then I try and call my other friends.
You have friends?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Right. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. That's terrible. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Damn.
I don't even know. Oh, cool.
Right.
Yeah. So, the point is I suck at dating. Your hair needs to be cut short. And
are we summarizing now?
Yeah, we are. And you're not gonna be my stylist.
I think that I'm gonna convince you otherwise.
I know. But yeah.
That's fucking rude.
I feel like we did
That's
great.
so rude.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to come back and talk about if we've dated people since this episode.
Maybe listen, me, you, and we're gonna be single for a while, so we'll come back to that. Like, we'll come back to that
give
when
it a few months.
Ooh,
I'll give it 3 to 4 months.
Well, I guess I'll just be. I guess we'll just be alone in that.
It'll be like one single mom.
I'm gonna be right.
One halfway plugged in.
Halfway plugged in, yes, queen.
Halfway plugged in, but not fully, because fully would be like married. You know?
My batteries are not going to be charged.
They could be, because you don't. Never mind. That was gonna be nope. Anyways, we'll come back to this. We'll have to like check in and see.
Maybe we'll do check-ins. Yeah,
We'll do check-ins.
Fuck it, why not?
I'm not sure. I think one of us could be eventually in a few months or so, depending on things.
We'll see how that goes.
And we'll see if we're gonna go hunting or jumping into fiery buildings.
I still have yet to see who I'm rooting for. So.
Oh, the hunting one? I don't think you'll like that one. But it's not that. It's the conversations and like how like similar is what's really the best part.
Right.
Like that's how that works.
Right.
But now I don't know if it's like too much of like biffles, you know?
You know, we're going to have to go through your birth chart or something together because
I don't want to.
Why?
I need to know who's my perfect match. So if you were born,
I'm about to dial up love on the spec.
If you were born on any month on the 28th, we're meant to be. That's because my mom had read this.
I'm so dead.
It says that's the best person for me. So they have to be born on the 28th.
That's funny as fuck.
Or the 1st and the 3rd of every month are like my lucky numbers. And that's when my children were born. One was born on the 1st, one was born on the 3rd. So those are my lucky numbers. And then my kids, ironically, were born on them.
I've not a clue what you're going on about, yeah.
I have lucky numbers. The 28th is one, the 1st and the 3rd. And my first son was born on the 1st, and my second one was born on the 3rd. Lucky numbers. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
And then the 28th, it says somebody born on the 28th is my perfect match because of something. I don't remember.
So anybody, if you were born on the 28th, hit my bitch up.
No.
Hit my bitch up. I
don't want you to.
I'll find her socials.
Hashtag don't. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Let me find you.
Amen.
Anyways, just ignore that. We'll come back to it and we'll check in on how we're dating because you'll be in a relationship in 2 months, but it'll be fine. And what?
I won't be in a relationship in 2 months.
You really will.
I will be probably besties with my son. So.
All right. Well, the baby's crying, so that's my cue to go.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for listening to this chaotic episode. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. And
no, we better see them next week. It's not like a hopefully.
Oh, apparently you have zero choice in this. Yes. So we'll see you again next week. Pick up your paycheck at the end of
What? No. Okay, just end it. Goodbye. I'm so done.